Hello, everyone. I'm back, and we can start our hashtag for Blue Stage. So just let me add our judges first. I hope you can hear me well. Let me know in the comment section.
It's
Hello.
okay.
Okay, Vadim
Hello.
is here. Vadim is our first startup pitching today. Boris is one of our judges, and also Yasmina. We cannot see you for now. Hello, Yasmina.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, hello. So I think that we can start in a moment. I will share my screen right now. Vadim, are you sharing your screen as well?
Yeah, but first of all, is custom offers or scan and buy? Who's first?
Scan and buy, scan and buy.
Okay, okay, great. I
So I see
tried
that you represent two
to.
startups, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just watch the agenda.
Mhm.
Okay, just
So
a second.
yeah, so feel free to share your screen. In the meantime, I'll let you know that we have here Jasmina Popovska from EIT Digital and Boris Kotsot from AIP Seed. So great that you have joined us today. How are you today?
Good. Thank you for the invitation, Rosie. It's a quite impressive list of startups you have today, and I'm looking forward to the pitches that we will hear.
Yeah, 100. It's 2 times more than we had for the last 3 months. So that's exciting. Okay, Vadim, I can see that you're ready because we can see the screen share. If you want to make the image bigger, you can double click it, and then you'll see it bigger. Okay, so good luck to you, Vadim. Take it away.
Okay, thank you. Is available. Okay. Hi, this is Scan and Buy. It's a digital solution with white label mobile application for traditional retailers. And now is a new reality, and World Health Organization recommended all stores and supermarket use contactless payments, and customer will look for stores with contactless payments and store without keys and without staffs. We have solution for any retailers. What is the solution? When you go into store, you can take any goods, scan barcode for you from your phone, and will be paid in the application in your phone. You not stay in key. You're not waiting. You're not contact with staff. You will be safety in the first pattern. In the second pattern, you can choose in our application is marketplace, and you can choose make online delivery or collect to pick up in any stores, maybe in Carrefour or maybe pick up in Orlen delivery points. And now we create a B2C solution for any retailers. In Delivka, we start our application in Belarus, and we for next month will be make delivery from 5 huge grocery supermarket in Belarus, and our solution is a competitive advantage for retailers. Retailers have full digitalized solution for saved customers, for saved staffs, and provide delivery service, pickup service, marketplace, and everything. So, and we have good option for grow for any retailers. Our solution have quick implementation for any CRM and ERP, and now we launch to Microsoft Azure for quick implementation for any retailers in Europe. So, and we have very flexible business model. For example, for Belarusian supermarket will be used free implementation and charge only percent from the revenue per transaction. About markets in previous years grow maybe 40%. But now these markets grow like explosion, and I think so we need customers and retailers just looking opportunity for implement solution like scan and buy. Yeah,
Just
and we
letting
have
you know that 3 minutes passed, and now we are in the Q&A session, so judges can join you. But please continue.
Okay. Okay, and yeah, we have competitors, but we combine patterns from Amazon Go and MishaPay in one application. And now our stage, we create like Uber for retailers, like B2C solution Delivka, and starting with solution in Belarus, and we're scaling to Polish markets and European market, and next stage will be going to American market. And okay, maybe you have the questions.
So I would like to ask you a question about how competitive is your solution outside of Belarus? So have you identified your unique selling proposition?
So in European market, first of all, competitors is a MishaPay, but we have our competitive advantage is a mix. We create a mix from Amazon Go and MishaPay, like Instacart solution. You can buy in a store without key, and you can choose delivery, quick delivery, because we have fully automatically solution for any stores for collect any order.
And what are your target markets after Belarus?
Target markets is huge retailers, and we have research of market in UK. We know this solution will be good in local markets.
All right. If I may, I just wanted to ask, thanks for the presentation also. I just wanted to ask, what is the traction for the scan and buy right now? Because I think you mentioned for the Delivka, you want to implement more than 500 stores. How about scan and buy?
Scan and buy is a huge solution, and
yeah.
Delivka is one product, like marketplace is a product for B2C product, is a is an application for customers. And now we launch in a few days. Next week will we launch application in App Store. Will be Belarusian supermarkets, and very easy to implement any supermarkets in our application. For example, for next month will be easy come to Polish market and implement Carrefour, Tesco, Dino, and any supermarkets.
Okay, just to clarify, I just wanted to ask, how many stores is Scan and Buy in right now? Is it already? We implement Delivka to Belarusian market, and our target for more than 500 stores in Belarus, stores and supermarkets. Okay, all right, thanks.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Time is up. Thanks for your presentation. If you'd like to add something, please do it in the comment section. And right now we'll move to Christian. Christian Ionescu from CustomOffers. I'll prepare the clock. Probably loading right now. So just stay with us for a moment. Christian should join shortly. Okay. Hello, Christian.
Hi. Thank you very much for having me. Please hear me.
Sorry, could you repeat?
I said, please confirm that you're hearing me. Can you hear me well?
Yes, we can. Are you sharing your screen with us?
I think Yes, just a bit in a moment.
It's the third icon.
If you can see.
Not yet. Yes, it's loading, so it should be here in a moment. Okay, so I think you're ready. So good luck. 3 minutes.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. So thank you very much for having me. I'm a co-founder of CustomOffers. We are offering a B2B solution, which is targeted mainly to e-commerce companies and also to companies which are offering products or services which are subscription-based. Let's just start out with the problem. Basically, in an e-commerce business, we have the two main drivers of profitability, which is the customer acquisition cost and basket size. So we have all this money which are spent in order to acquire the traffic and bring it into our website. And what we want to do is to take advantage of that traffic, which means we want to persuade the customer into, first of all, buying, and secondly, into buying more. Now, people have different and subjective perceptions on value and prices. And whenever we are fixing a price and charging a price for a product, we are leaving money on the table in two ways. Either we are asking too much, and that means we are leaving a lot of unserved customers, or we might ask too little, which is also money left on the table because we could have had some traffic segments of customers, potential customers that could have paid more. So our proposition here is, why not let the customers decide the sweet spot? Basically, what we saw is that promotions and discounts are an efficient lever to increase the conversion rate. And especially if we are talking about the end of the financial quarter, end of the year, we have all this inventory piling up that we would like to liquidate in order for the company to have larger liquidity. And basically, whenever we have a fixed budget for discounts, the question is how large the discount should be and who the discount should be offered to. This is what we want to solve. And in order to do this, we analyze the metadata about the shopper. We take all the traffic and segment it according to the traffic source, according to the type of device they are using, and according to their location they are coming from. And we are proposing personalized discounts to these segments. And we are iteratively testing their response rate and the conversion rate, and we adjust the frequency of these discounts which are offered to these various traffic segments. Yeah, and I was saying we give a custom offer. Why we're doing this? Because there's a current lack in the market with a lot of companies not doing this when they could. Secondly, the data is already there. It's just a matter of being it to put to a good use. And lastly, any e-commerce not doing this is leaving money on the table. Now, we have the product, and the product is approximately, let's say, 70% done. What we are specifically looking for now is we are three guys in the team. I'm the data scientist. I have a colleague which he's a web technology senior developer, and also a friend in charge of product management and business development. We are in a stage where we are focused on finding a partner to actually test this on real traffic. So we only test it on synthetic traffic, and we want to put it, really test it on actual traffic to see what is the customer behavior. Now, if you have any questions.
Yeah, if there are any questions, we are already in the Q&A. So who'd like to start?
I can start. Thank you very much for the presentation. Can you explain us briefly how you plan to do it? Or what kind of data do you use to make the customized basket for each customer? Can you go a bit in detail about how?
Sure, absolutely. So the main data that we are using is the data which is already available whenever a visitor comes onto a website. So when the visitor comes in there, the mobile device is going to send the IP, it's going to send the details about its user agent so we can identify the device, and also we know what is the source where they came from, whether it is Google, Facebook, Facebook ad, and so on. So these are the main, let's say, dimensions that we are using in order to build the traffic segments. Now, depending on the use case, we can also discuss with retailers and e-commerce companies to use the data that the customers which already have an account provided. So we can go even more granular than that. But the main takeaway is that we want the product to work for all the traffic, and we are only using and planning to use for the moment this data that is available for all the traffic without personally identifying the customer.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was just wondering where do you stack against your competition? Because I think because I think that the solution is great, but even in Poland, some marketing automation suppliers, they sort of, I think, solve a part of this problem. And or am I wrong? Please correct me if I am. But how do you feel against your competition?
So in terms of competition, let me just skip through this. I identified 3 main competitors here, but we haven't really got the time to actually test their solutions. So we don't particularly know how we compare to each other for the moment. What's most important is that this personalized discount, it's kind of a shift that we are bringing into the e-commerce business. And we saw that maybe some of the customers might not be willing to test it out. So as far as we know so far, any competition is welcome because we are all together pushing this new trend forward.
All right, thank you. And just one more question, if I can build on that. Would you say that your solution is mainly, because I think that the size of the company that you need to pilot with is sort of large, and would you say that this is a large solution that is only for large e-commerce stores or for small ones as well?
Of course, the solution is going to work best if we expose it to a large traffic. Nevertheless, we planned, and the solution is horizontally scalable, so we can scale as needed in order to accommodate various number of requests coming from small and large business.
All right, thanks, Christian. Thanks.
Thank you.
Do we have time for one more question, Rosie?
Yeah, sure.
I can see here in your slide about legal constraints. How do you address them?
So basically, the legislation that we studied requires some 3 levels of transparency. So what we are planning to do is, first of all, be transparent towards the end customer, and the end customer need to know that this is happening. And we are only looking to be like straight transparent with this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. The time is up. So if you'd like to add something, please do it in the comment section here. You can share your website, whatever you'd like with us. And right now we'll be joined by Priya. So it's going to be the next startup. It's called ReckooN. I'm sure that Priya will tell us more. Hello.
Hello.
Are you sharing your screen with us today?
Sure, yeah. Okay, can you see my screen okay?
We can see the screen, but for now it's just,
oh, yeah, sorry.
It's not the presentation for now. All right, so I think we can start. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
So first of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and thanks for the judges for listening me out, hearing me out. ReckooN is a company registered in UK. I'm the founder of ReckooN. What we have realized in last couple of years is it is really easy to start up an online shop. There are loads of applications, loads of websites that you can do it. Now the problem has shifted from starting the online shop to selling the products actually. What has happened in last say 2 to 3 years is some of the shoppers, or majority of the shoppers, have moved on from going to a website, researching a product and buying it, to going to more social sites where they can interact with their peers. They can look at what their peers are buying, and based on that they make their purchases rather than just going to a website. So where we are positioning ReckooN is we are the only B2B2C platform that blends the online and in-store journey across existing and emerging social commerce. I think that is our USP, e-commerce and physical channels. So we are basically merging the journey for the shopper. It doesn't matter how they start and where they end. We are looking to solve these 3 big problems. I already talked about the shifting shopper behavior. I think the biggest problem here out of these 3 is for the retailer. It should not be about posting 3 times on Twitter and 4 times on Instagram and creating sort of social vibes. It should be more about finding the right products to sell and selling them at a profit. That should all they should be worried about. Technology is a changing landscape, and social landscape also is a very dynamic in a space. They should not worry about that. So we have broken down the journey into three. I think these are the three mainly ways or streams that people shop with. So it could be a discovery where they go to a where they're walking around, or they look on a social site and they come across something they want to buy, and it could be via a social channel or a physical channel. Next category is intent, where they don't really need that thing, but they want to have it because something is happening. They want to go to a party, they want a particular kind of dress. So that is the intent driving the purchase. And I think the most cyclic thing that happens in shopping is the need. So you will need milk, you will need I don't know, oil and everything else, which is your necessity, and maybe clothes at a certain cycle. That's where the need comes in, and these are very interesting streams for shopping. And what we are doing is we are making sure we capture the shopper's starting journey, because once you have that, you can actually control it in a good way to give them the best offer, and also merge them with the right retailers. So I've taken already too much of time, I think.
No worries, we can move to the Q&A now.
Yeah. So yeah. So what I'll give to go to the solution. So this is what we are doing. We are merging both sides of the journey for the shopper as well as the retailer. We insulate the retailer from technology and social changes. They just don't need to worry about it. We use the technology. They just need to integrate with ReckooN. They might have their own social commerce. They might have their e-commerce or their physical shop. Once they integrate with ReckooN, they don't need to worry about any other technological augmentation that they need to do. So I'll stop there. Any questions?
Yes, so I was just wondering, so do you have to then integrate with both, say, Shopify and other e-commerce sort of providers, and the sort of Instagrams and all the other social medias, for example, to be in this discovery process? Is that correct?
Absolutely, yeah. So what we believe is, as a social landscape, Instagram is an in thing right now. But TikTok is not far away. So we will take all that pain away from the retailer. We'll keep integrating with the things that are coming in so that it becomes easier for the retailer.
Okay, thank you.
And what is your business model?
Yeah, so our business model is basically subscription based. And what we, so we have got 4 components of revenue. One is subscription, transactional, promotional. So we are not talking about advertisement here. We're talking about targeting the right kind of shoppers at the right time with the right tool or channel. It could be a notification. It could be in your text or even a pop-up, and also custom component and consultancy. So these are our 4 main revenue models.
And at the moment, what do you have? Do you have any traction, any retailers that you're working with?
Yeah, so currently we've released our MVP, and we have seen, in the last say 2 to 3 months, what has happened is the essential retail has been under stress. I mean, they have been stretched a lot. Non-essential retail has been quiet, really quiet. So what we have seen is lots of onboarding from non-essential retails on our platform. We have released a feature or a component which will allow them to launch their website free of cost, or the app free of cost. So their 10 products are free to list on our platform. And we are already integrating with Twitter initially, but we'll go on to do it on, say, Instagram and other places. So India and US, we have seen better traction than UK at the moment.
And I would like to ask you one last question. There was some announcement from Facebook about entering this segment. Yeah. How would you bear that kind of competition? Yeah. What would be your value? Yeah,
no, I would say that it is a really good thing. If big players are coming into this, and this is a huge market. I mean, it's around 1.23 trillion dollar market till 2023. There is a space for everybody. But I don't think Facebook is really a competitor in the sense they are coming into this market. But what we are proposing is we'll still integrate with Facebook and integrate it further on. The last mile journey is the key here. It's not the beginning of putting your inventory online. I think it is getting the shopper over that 80% of the margin where they are ready to buy stuff. And that is where we are helping the retailer. So any shop on Facebook can also be on ReckooN, where we take them forward, basically.
Any space for one last, or all right,
well,
comments.
you
All
can,
right.
yeah, you can ask it, but yeah, if Priya could answer in the comment section, that would be perfect, because we have to slowly move on. So yeah, please ask it.
What do you need right now? Are you looking for an investment or
yes,
partnerships?
We are looking for investment. I'll type that in the thing, and I'll try and contact you on the LinkedIn as well. Both
Super.
of you. Thank you very much.
You can even do it here in the people tab. You can write a private message. So that's also an option. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
All right, and now we'll be joined by Taras. It should be loading. Okay, Taras is from LookSize, and it looks like it's going to be the last pitch of this session. Hello, Taras.
Hello.
Are you sharing your screen with us?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Maybe not the last pitch, because we will also hear from our judges. So,
okay,
so
should it work?
Okay. Yes, we can see it. We can see it. That's perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Feel free to start. Okay.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. My name is Taras, and I'm founder and CEO of LookSize. LookSize is a fit sizing solution for online fashion retailers. Imagine you are a fashion retailer. You build your store, you have an awesome selection of products, you offer highest possible service, but there is a problem. Your customer conversion is very low, and your product returns are very high. And actually, this is a huge problem for the world. 520 billion lost in the returns estimated in 2020. Why is this happening? Well, this is happening because the brands make it hard. Not only do they have a totally different measuring system for different countries, on the top of them, they have a totally different medium of one size, could be totally different from another size. And then there is a slim fit, regular fit, loose fit, and all of this. This is a total mess. So basically what we did, we built a universal converter. We got this all information together, put it in one format, and transfer it. And it all comes to the My Size button. You press the My Size button, and it automatically selects the product that fits you perfectly. It's on the top of that, it shows you how the product fits on the particular elements on the avatar in all the sizes. And because of this improves the user experience, and it increases the conversion by 270% and diminishes the returns by 28%. Our solution works on online clothing stores, lingerie stores, online footwear stores, and any other products that sells sizing products. The total number of retailers in the world is 650,000. We target the 260,000 with some significant revenue. And when we can reach the 20% of the market, we would get the total annual recurring revenue of 100 million. Our competition, do we have it? Of course we do. I mean, who doesn't? We have a couple of guys who are trying to do something similar, but we are way better than them because we offer the value-based pricing and 5 minutes to install instead of weeks, and we offer the one-click fit and sizing solution. Our system already is built, is working. We have 180,000, more than 100 registered users. More than 100 stores, and we already perform close to 4 million fittings. Our team is well balanced with the experience and youth, and all we are asking for you to try our system, see how it works, and give us your honest feedback about it. You can use the QR code for this. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Taras. Just in time to the Q&A. I'm sure there are many questions. So who'd like to start? Maybe Yasmina?
Thank you very much, Taras. I would like to understand better how do you acquire the customers? What's your sales strategy usually?
Okay, then that's a good question. Okay, the sales strategy, all our customers are the e-commerce stores. All of them are located online and can be easily located with a couple of clicks and a couple of keywords. So basically, we get together a bunch of keywords related to the retail and fashion sales, run on the Google, get the customers list, and then contact them directly with the phone, with the Google ads, with the remarketing campaigns, with the Facebook and LinkedIn and all the others. We already have the full list of the leads for Ukraine and for Britain, and we are building right now one from the United States.
You mentioned that you have already attracted certain retailers. How long does it take you to build up that list, customer base? How long?
Okay, got it. So we started 3 years ago approximately, and it was this was a module to a marketplace that was selling the women's clothing. And once we saw that this module is working fine, we started developing as a standalone product. And basically, we had the final version of the product we had at the end of 2019. And from that on, we have been building it and acquiring customers and getting the traction and everything else. So, like, if you go for the whole, the full term that we have been working on this project for over 3 years, but the final product that we already produced, it has been on the market for 9 months now.
So the numbers that you presented about the traction are related to the previous solution and the new solution, both?
It's related to the October 19 to up to now.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Taras. Thanks, Taras, for the presentation and the Q&A. I just wanted to ask what about the cost of integration for you with the sort of brand or e-commerce, just to get this item right?
Okay, the cost of integration. So basically, the speed of integration for the customers is basically to insert one piece of JavaScript. That's all, 5 minutes. And if they want to build a My Size button, which is leading to the avatar, it's another 2 hours programming, maybe max. And in our case, it takes us approximately per store 3 to 4 hours to integrate the store on our end. So we offer a full solution. We integrate everything on our end. The store doesn't have to do anything. We keep all the measurements, all the brands, all the size charts, everything we do on our end.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. That's very impressive. And you mentioned that you just want us to go and check it out and click it and use it. Any other sort of strategic needs that you have at the moment? Like investment or partnerships?
We will be raising the fund. Yes. Currently, we are being accelerated with the startup WiseGuide. We are starting our raising campaign in September.
All right. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Taras.
Thank you very much.
Time is almost up. So thank you very much for joining us today. Thanks a lot. If you'd like to add something, I'm sure you still can hear us. You can still hear us. You can write it in the comment section here. And right now we'll move to different kind of a pitch. So it will be from our judges. Maybe Yasmina, if you'd like to start, if you'd like to go first, I can maybe share the website here to make a better background. So feel free to tell us more about yourself, about EIT Digital as well, because there are many other startups listening as well. I would like to find out.
Thank you very much, Rosie. I hope many of the listeners today will catch up with me on LinkedIn or email. Anyhow, I'm available to share more information. I'm working as a RISE country lead covering CE region for EIT Digital. We have a lot of activities related to startups and scale-ups. Currently, we are running with Krakow Technology Park a pre-acceleration program for 6 startups that enter the program, where we invest around 15K per startup. It looks not that much, but the teams that we are working with have mainly an idea or proof of concept and their teams when they enter the program. So if any accelerators are looking for new startups to join their programs, they can take a look in our portfolio. We have supported so far around 40 startups in the past 2 years, and this year we have 33 more. So we invested around 500,000 euros this year in the new coming companies. Many of those are from Poland, so I expect that they will find their place in the quite thriving ecosystem you have. So yeah, much more information is available on the website, but if anyone is interested to know more about the venture program or the other programs that we run, they can contact me.
Super, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. And now it's time for Boris, so maybe I'll switch what I'm sharing here. As you can see, Boris is from AIPC, but I'm sure that you'll tell more. The only thing that I'd like to mention is that Boris is also taking part in the panel discussion later today. So make sure to tune in to there. That will be just before announcing who's the winner. So, all right. So, Boris, if you'd like to tell us more.
Sure. Thanks, Rosie. Thanks a lot, and congratulations to all the teams that presented today. I think very interesting and just yeah, very inspiring. And yeah, as for AIPC, what we do is we invest in the sort of very early stage. So you could say we are sort of AIP pre-seed. That would be probably make sense as well. Our sweet spot is sort of around 100,000 euros at the moment. And what we try to do is we try to focus on solutions that, well, that obviously can do something with 100,000 euro. We know that it's not that much, so we're sort of moving more in the consumer, maybe software as a service space rather than deep tech. And yes, and also what's really important for us, I think. And even more important, especially these days, like sort of slowdown times, etc., is to invest in startups that are sort of very aware of the VC track and that sort of want to raise more money in the future, right? So this is one of the big points that we're trying to make today. We're active. Even though the slowdown is upon us. So yes, so make sure you check out our website, and if you think like there is a fit, try to, and please do apply. Thanks.
Super, thanks a lot. Thank you for being here with me today on #4BlueStage. We had 4 startups pitching. You'll find the list here. I was trying to update you as we were going on, and so please fill out the forms to assess the startups. All right, in this case, I'll see you around during the conference. Boris, I'll see you in the judging, not the judging session, but the discussion panel later today. And Yasmina, I hope to see you around here as well. So once again, thanks a lot for joining us and assessing the startups.
Thank you, Rosie and Boris.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. See you around.